Oh guys, you're welcome back to the channel. Oh my god. Now it's going to be back to back content creating again, because even though the show is over, the show is really not over, because the lives and the experience of these housemates will become the talk of the town. From whatever they say, whatever they post, whatever interview they have, it's going to be back to back basketballs. Now everybody would see what they did to each other when they were in the house, the lies, the deceit, the deception, everything. Anyways, Khosi has had her first Instagram live stream and our first, interview outing, with fellow housemates and Ebuka and Lawrence. Now, these were the two things that caught my attention. In the live stream that she had, she related and mentioned that it was actually her strategy to re-strategize whom to be around or whatever. Literally, she is confessing to the fact that she is the ultimate player. Now, I really don't care what anybody comes to say in the comment section right now, because she has said it. She has exposed it, that she was playing her game. She needed to, do what was going to be best for her. And we respect that. We value somebody who understands that they need to get that money and they do everything possible. And then on the, outing with Lawrence and Ebuka asked her a series of questions. But what caught my attention again is the fact that she kind of snubbed Yemi, happily, greeted Thabang, but in quote, I still feel that she doesn't value the both of them. Okay, now Ebuka was like, oh, Yemi is not here, but do you have something to say to Yemi? And she was like, hi. She didn't even say hi, Yemi. And I'm like, okay, girl, what happened? To the point that Ebuka had to comment that that's not even a shout out. It's a shh. Not even a shout out. She laughed it off and got to the turn of Thabang, and they were like, oh, Thabang is here. Do you have anything to say to Thabang? She was like, hey, Thabang. I'm like, okay, girl, we see what you're doing. We see and we like everything that you're playing, because you is giving us the content. That's all we seek. That's all we seek.
The entire continent wants to know. Very, very important person. What that doesn't mean later. Because the Khosi drop became a thing at the party. When she goes, I'm like, what's happening? And you did it again.
Well, it's the June. What can I say?
How are you feeling right now? Because you're glowing, you're smiling, you already have a celebrity war coming down. It's like $100,000. It feels different, You're carrying yourself to the ground. How do you feel right now?
But it's still so unreal. Oh my goodness. When you introduced me, you said the drama? Am I the drama? Yeah, but it's still very unreal. Oh my goodness. And it's gonna take some time for me to get to a place. I'm like, yeah, you did that. Yeah.
I know you talked a little bit about being a fan of the show. What was it about the show that made you want to come? Because it cares some people, but it also makes the stars. Yeah. So what about the show made you want to come on?
To be honest with you, I think everyone wants to go Big Brother. So it just stopped like that, like, oh man, I'd like to go on Big Brother. And then you just audition, just shoot your shot. But when it actually came into fruition, I was like, oh, this might actually be a thing. And I started thinking, okay, what type of person would I want to be? Because I did pageants, so I was like, okay, I have to be a certain way. But when you get there, hey, ma!
You saw these guys.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, so everything changed. I was like, okay, let me just be myself and see what it comes with. Yeah.
So what did it come with? As you got in, the show starts, there's 23 other people, there's Nigerians, there's South Africans, there's all of this energy in the house, and everybody wants the same thing you want. Yeah. What did it feel like, the journey?
Oh, the journey was so tricky. The first day when I walked in, I think the first one, I think they gave me some oomph, some confidence. I was like, yes, she has arrived. But then everyone's like coming in, I was like, I don't think I can do this. So everything just changed from that point on. But all the like everything that came with it, because it was a roller coaster. Whatever came with it, it changed me. Like I always say, I came as a certain person and I left a different person. I learned everything about myself. You know what's funny? I thought I knew who Khosi was. Turns out I didn't. When I was in the house, I got to see my weaknesses and my strength, and I think I conquered all the way. I learned to manage my weaknesses, and I learned how to make silence move and still stay loud on the outside. That's why they never saw me coming. So I think that's one of the major things that I learned. I learned how to be a better person and know what I stand for.
Awesome stuff. Now you're a journalist. You've done pageants. This is Big Brother. This is What about this surprised you the most? Because people in media tend to feel like they know a lot of things. They know what to expect, do your research, Being a part of the experience, what about the journey surprised you the most?
I think, because I really thought I was gonna get along and have it go with everyone, but that wasn't the case. Like, I thought like, okay, we're all just gonna be in the house, excited about being in the house. I think a part of me forgot that it was a competition, and obviously people are gonna come in a different ways, and I just had to understand that. And it took me some time. Like if you were watching from the outside, such a cry baby, but I realized that it was a game, and it wasn't about Nigeria versus South Africa or anything like that. It was a game, and every man was there for himself. Yeah.
Awesome. Speaking of Nigeria, unfortunately, Yemi is not here. Anything you want to say to him?
Maybe? Yemi?
Yes.
I mean, I'll give him a shout out.
Go ahead. That was a shot, not a shout out. But how was it? I mean, you asked that a lot.
Yeah.
I was going to see you in Lagos.
I'm definitely coming to Lagos. Yo! I think the whole of Africa, after watching Big Brother Titan, wants to come to Lagos because have you seen how Nigerians party?
Let's go!
Yeah, let's go! The network is crazy, and people in Canada always talk about like, yo, y'all should come to Lagos. So even if you didn't have plans to, but the end of the season, you're definitely going to Lagos, yeah.
So that's very important point because I think that was one of the main reasons for this show, for people to sort of come out of the bubble. You had housemates who had never left their countries. You had viewers who had a certain perception of these countries. What's the biggest lesson you learned about Nigeria on this? Besides the part that was important.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Nigerian, it's like you guys have strong personalities, which is very different from South Africa. I didn't even know this until Nigerians started telling me I'm popular Khosi, yeah? But like that's just the exterior, right? They come across as people with strong personalities, but in the inside, I feel like they're exactly the same as South Africa. They're very caring. I mean, have you met KJ? Oh, KJ is so sweet. I remember when I saw something in the club, the party room, and I was getting the ball. Like, no, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And you see people in the house that you haven't even spoken to, but they check in with you just to try and make sure you're okay. So I just realized that we are actually one and the same. It's just that others come across more strong than others. But to be honest, that was quite an experience. I'm not gonna lie.
You're saying he's not a soft guy. Thabang is here. You say hi to Thabang.
Yes, hi Thabang.
That wasn't the case. Like, I felt like the people that I connected with, the ones that connected with them, they didn't really give them 100%. It wasn't like, okay, this is it. I'm going to put everything on the line. At some point, it came across as just like a plan because I seemed like I was putting in more effort for the connection. So I realized that I didn't leave the connection. I was like, okay, if you're gonna do that, let me just do me. Let it be like a third play. For some reason, hey, I'm a master. I can play.
Does it feel you who have been interviewing people now taking interview? What was the feeling like for you?
This one, I don't know. It hits different because you're used being behind the mic and asking the questions. Then suddenly, questions are being asked. I don't. But what's nice is that you understand. I feel like maybe if I didn't understand that you just doing your job, to ask some things and to get things done, maybe I wouldn't be as patient or maybe it wouldn't be the same. So I think because I know the best of both worlds now, I should take off a rocket.
Now, so now talking about charity, because this platform also has, is a Nigerian and South African connection. So how do you intend to, also, let this benefit your Nigerian fans?
Yeah, I've always said this, especially with Black Boy already extended on the branch that if you need anything in Nigeria, because I've always said that whatever I'm doing is here. Different in Nigeria. So he was like, no, don't worry, I'll be on the ground and we can get everything started with the site, I'll have your back. So I already have that. Canada as well was like, I love the idea, I love what you do. So if you need help, just yeah. But the idea is just to reach out to the rest of Africa. That's the idea that looking at certain countries, what is it going to do? Because whatever I'm doing in South Africa, it can't be as beneficial for Nigeria and Zambia. I have to know how each country operates and what will make the economy system better. Obviously I can't do that just by myself, the little 100K I got, but I'm hoping that this opportunity definitely will be open and certain partnership will come and one day we'll be the leading organizations to feed
So you were in an enclosed space with Nigerians for about 78 days. If you could paint a picture from the different experiences you had of the Nigerian, how would you describe a Nigerian? The average Nigerian.
Like I said, Nigerian that is human beings might be a lot more outspoken. Maybe South African, I really believe that South Africans are not outspoken. It's actually more blunt. They will say what they think, but I already knew that going to the house. So I think I just learned to maybe, because sometimes certain things to just be like, he's Nigerian. Why are you saying this? Why are you saying that he's Nigerian? But being in the house, I got to understand that it's not that he's Nigerian. There are certain elements and cultural elements, the way one is raised to be like that. You know what I mean? There's certain facts that contribute to the character. And I think being in the house, like, got a closer look to that and I better understand